Okay, so I want to talk about this creator that came up on my For You page on YouTube, David Achu. The video that showed up titled, "You're Not Crazy, Being a Small Creator is Harder and Harder Than You Think." The thumbnail literally said, day 1, 3 views, year 2, 8 views. And honestly, that hit me because I've lived it myself. I've been a social media strategist and content creator since 2019, and across TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, I've seen that same wall, that 200 view threshold. I've tested everything, visuals, outrageous ideas, yes, even trying on a white wig in my content, just because I was curious to see what it would be like to get views for content where it was outrageous, if that actually moved the needle, right? If viewers are even, what viewers were driven to. So it worked sometimes, but sometimes it didn't. But here's what matters about David's story. If you read the comments on his video, people point out the irony. The video about how hard it is to blow up is the one that blew him up, right? So the video about how hard it was for him to blow up is the one that blew him up. He went from 160 subscribers to hundreds of thousands of subscribers. But this didn't happen overnight. He had a catalog of videos already, and that's called compounding. Historically, this same principle shows up everywhere, even in finance. Einstein called compound interest the 8th wonder of the world, and I agree. In science, bamboo takes 5 years underground before shooting up 90 feet in a single season. Creation is the same way. Longer periods of invisibility and then sudden visibility. I've seen it myself. On TikTok, I grew to 2,000 followers in just 2 months, posting 4 times a day. But that was post-COVID, when people were consuming more content than ever. Today, attention spans are shorter, skepticism is higher, the environment changed. That's why compounding matters more even now. Matters even more now. I saw a post, recently that said, "Content is information," and it's true. People aren't just craving videos, they're craving answers. The danger is, in a digital world, you can crave the wrong information, fall into the wrong rabbit holes, and the algorithm will happily take you there. That's why being intentional with what you create and consume matters. What does this have to do with your dream? Everything. My mission has been to, and will always be, to bridge the gap between potential and success. And a part of that is realizing that what worked for someone else might not work for you. Malcolm Gladwell's tipping point theory explains that no 2 tipping points are the same. It's context, timing, consistency. You can't borrow someone else's moment or even strategy. That's why I create without waiting for validation, which is a lot harder, which is a lot easier said than done. If you want a video on the mindset of creating without waiting for validation, drop a comment below and I'll be happy to go over some things that have helped me. No welcome back video, just videos. Make it easy. Reduce friction, compound over time, because one day my daughters or even grandkids might watch these videos and learn how to survive in this world. And if that's the handful of people that finds value in my work, then it's worth it. And that's the truth. The compound effect isn't just a growth hack, it's a survival strategy. With that, I hope that you're having an amazing morning, noon, night, or day. Until next time, peace.